really hard to overstate the dominance of the semiconductor business in this set of numbers.
But then at the same time, it's kind of well expected that SMI was one of the key drivers behind Samsung's operating profit bid when they gave out preliminary numbers earlier this month. And as you could see, SK Hynix also gave a very robust earnings in second quarter, but that kind of failed to impress investors. SK Hynix share price hasn't done much even after they beat estimates. So I would say that the current excitement around Samsung may not be all about the memory chip business. It could be more to do with the non-memory chip business, given what happened to Intel and the tight production schedule at TSMC. And at the same time, it's quite getting there. We're getting there to have more 5G smartphones coming from Samsung, and the expectation is second half would have some pent-up demand from consumers.
Yeah, Anthea, so give us a little bit more of an outlook then in the second half, because you mentioned perhaps more demand coming from consumers in the handset side of things. But when it comes to memory chips, we have seen a recovery in prices, but the spot market right now seems to be weakening a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely right. So third quarter, I think it's well expected that even contract prices would have some softening. I think spot already is at about nearly 20% discount to contract, so it's hard for contract prices not to soften from here. So we'll have the DRAM and NAND prices out probably tomorrow. And also, SK Hynix wasn't shy about saying some moderation in chip prices. However, there are two camps. If you are positive on the structural demand from, working from home and more server and cloud demand, and also 5G handset, then this kind of price correction would be short-lived. And of course, the COVID-19 continues to cloud the demand outlook, but structurally speaking, the demand is there.
And of course, we do have the ongoing uncertainty over Vice Chairman J.Y. Lee's bribery charges. Are you looking at perhaps any meaningful fundamental reform within the company that could affect investors going forward?
I do believe that the company has been trying to be more investor-friendly. They do pay more attention to the minority shareholders as they started having a 3-year shareholders return policy, ever since the scandal came out. So they are going to be, more willing to share the cash pile with minority shareholders. And fingers crossed for their next 3-year plan. Probably, I expect that dividend would be at least steady, even with the uncertain outlook.